Okay, the last one we'll have for today is this. Okay? Christians have done bad things. And here's some examples. These are brought up all the time. The Crusades, the Inquisition, Salem witch trials, gay bashing, molesting children. Therefore, Christianity is bad. Okay, so this is the argument. And some of these, like whenever anyone brings up the Crusades, I want to ask them, what were the Crusades? What were they all about? Because, it was the European Christians trying to retake Jerusalem from the Muslims. Well, how did the Muslims get in there? Well, because in their conquest of the Middle East and North Africa, they had gone in and, slaughtered people and stolen the land and taken over. So the first crusade actually had a lot of justification to it, and had some good reasons for it, I think. It's a defensive, it could be argued as a defensive move to rescue the Christians in Jerusalem. But, yep, there are bad people and bad motives and bad outcomes, subsequent to that. So I think we could agree that Christians have done bad things. Question then is, well, did Jesus approve or model these kind of things? He actually predicted and described this kind of thing. He said, the sick need a doctor. I've come for the sick people. So we should expect Christians to be sick, all right? So to say that, churches are full of people who are sick and hypocritical and sinful, yeah, you're right. I mean, that's what Jesus said he was here for. Okay. The world's misconception about what the Christian project is. The world thinks that, well, Christians are people who think that they're better than everybody else, and they get together and have a club where they congratulate each other on being better than anybody else. Well, maybe there are those kind of churches around. I haven't seen any. But the Christians that I talk to have more of a sense of their moral need than otherwise. And so anyway, what is consistent with Christianity is that Christians realize their need for forgiveness and their own sinfulness, and are not surprised when people do bad things, and even Christians do bad things. Here's another pithy quote by Frank Beckwith. A religion should not be judged by the actions of its heretics. Okay, so what we're talking about now is Christianity versus the actions of some Christians. I think this is another case where we can say, yeah, you're right. There have been occasions where Christians have behaved abominably. Evil has been done. I mean, think of priests molesting children, for instance. There's no excuse for that. Does that disqualify who Jesus said he was? What Jesus came to do? Does that disqualify Christianity? No. It's two different things. And as I pointed out, Jesus even predicted that these kind of things would take place. So here's another non sequitur. The conclusion just doesn't follow from the premises.